Assalamu alaikum. My name is Hena Tariq and welcome to a review session where we dive into remarkable and forward-thinking TED Talks. Today I want to review my uh, TED Talk of Mr. Anant Agarwal, and the topic of the TED Talk is Impact of Technology on Education. This talk sheds light on how technology is reshaping the entire educational landscape, how we learn, how we teach, and how the world can create equal opportunities through digital tools. If you are an educator, student, parent, or simply someone who believes in the power of learning, this session holds special value for you. First of all, we'll see about the speaker, Mr. Anant Agarwal. Anant Agarwal is not just a professor, he is a visionary in education. He is the founder and CEO of edX, a famous online learning platform created by MIT and Harvard University, offering thousands of courses to millions of learners across the globe. He is a professor of electrical engineering and computer science at MIT. He has developed one of the first massive open online course platforms, and he has been awarded for innovation in teaching and revolutionizing digital education. His work stands at the intersection of technology, psychology, and educational design. With decades of research and real world impact, Agarwal speaks with authority about how education must evolve and how technology is the driving force behind that evolution. So, Agarwal begins by addressing a fundamental problem. The world is changing faster than our classrooms. The traditional model, large classrooms, passive lectures, fixed schedules, was designed for another era. Now, what are the problems he highlighted? That classrooms cannot scale to meet global demands. Students have different learning speeds, but teacher remains uniform. Physical attendance limits global reach. Many learners do not have access to high quality teachers and high quality courses. The cost of higher education is rising, making it inaccessible for millions. So he explains that if we want to educate billions of people globally, traditional methods alone are not enough. So the technology, Agarwal believes the technology has the power to bridge the educational divide between the privileged and the underprivileged. So emphasized that technology can remove barriers like geography, finances, and how teacher availability. Low teachers availability provide access to world-class educators and universities, deliver content in multiple formats, videos, quizzes, simulations, forums, and peer learning. So create a learning environment that students can access anytime and everywhere. This shifts the idea of education from a luxury to a global right. So a major section of the talk revolves around edX, a platform that brought educational revolution into reality. The key achievements Agarwal shares that million of learners registered from all over 190 countries, courses from top universities like Harvard, MIT, Berkeley, and many more. They got the access to their courses free of cost. Users include school children, professionals, homemakers, job seekers, and senior citizens. He described edX as a global classroom without walls, built on the belief that learning should be accessible to everyone, not just those who can afford elite institutions. On the strongest points in Agarwal's talk is how technology enables scientific, data driven education. Traditional classrooms rarely track learning patterns, but digital platforms can collect huge amount of learning data such as how many times a student rewinds a video, which concept they struggle with, where students drop off, which quiz questions are difficult, which patterns of engagement and motivation can also be traced. This allows educators to redesign classes based on real insights and not assumptions. Technology makes education adaptive, personalized, and measurable. Agarwal introduces blended learning, a model that combines online learning with in-person interaction. And how does it work? Students watch video lectures at home. Classroom time is then used for discussion, hands on work, and problem solving. So, this transformation the classroom into a space for engagement rather than passive learning. What are the benefits? The benefits Agarwal highlighted, the teacher in this scenario becomes a mentor, not just a lecturer, where students arrive more prepared and classrooms become more interactive. Students learn deeper through practice. He believes blended learning will soon become a standard model around the world. Agarwal also emphasized that learning should not be boring, it should be exciting, playful, and interactive. So, what should be the technology introduces the elements like gamification, where points are given and rewards are also given, simulation labs, augmented reality, and virtual reality, peer to peer learning opportunities, live discussion forums, adaptive quizzes. These elements keep learners engaged and improve memorization and understanding. It is also one of the most powerful benefits of digital learning, which is a self paced education. Students can pause and rewind, re-watch complex lessons, study at night or early morning according to their convenience, move fast through easy concepts and slow through tough ones. So this flexibility empowers all type of learners. The challenging one, the fast learners, working individuals and people with limited study time. Agarwal also explained that technology helps shift the educational approach from theory heavy learning to skills based learning. Digital courses provide hands on projects, real world tasks, job ready skills, and practical learning through simulation and virtual labs. So, in a world where industries change quickly, technology prepares students for modern careers. Agarwal also doesn't ignore the challenges in adopting technology. These challenges might be digital divide, like lack of devices or internet, training teachers for new tools, resistance from traditional educational institutions, and the need for curriculum redesign. But he remains optimistic. As technology becomes cheaper and more widespread, these barriers will shrink. His vision is a world where education adapts to the student, not the other way around. So I just end my review here, and as this talk was not merely just a presentation, it's basically a roadmap for the future of education. And the technology, as we can say, the technology is not replacing teachers, instead it's empowering them, expanding their reach and enabling them to teach in a new and most effective way. So the future of education will be more flexible, inclusive, personalized, technology driven, and long life. Thank you so much for joining this review session. Let's continue learning, evolving, and embracing the future of education together. I'll be back with another review of a TED Talk. Till then, goodbye.